Alright, hi, hello. I've been trying to film this intro for like ever, and it's 5? I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock right now, so it's a lot of traffic outside. So if you hear a loud car, an obnoxious asshole with their giant screaming engines, I'm very, very sorry. So anyway, I decided that I was going to start another sculpture, even though I have so many I need to finish, but I'm tired of looking at them with something new. Thing is, I absolutely love cosmic brownies. I don't know why, but cosmic brownies are like life. They're so good. I don't know why. I don't like chocolatey desserts, especially chocolate ice cream. I freaking hate chocolate ice cream. But cosmic brownies, I'm just like, ooh, and Oreos. Ooh, yeah, and Oreos. Cosmic brownies, Oreos, and Oreo cakesters are like the only chocolate desserts that I really like, other than like actual, you know, like good chocolate. So I'm just like, I'm obsessed. I don't know what it is about these those in particular. I'm just like, whenever I go to market, if they don't have cosmic brownies, I'm sad. Like, how do you not have cosmic brownies? You have Little Debbie everything, but not brownies? Anyway, like, I'm getting my teeth fixed, and the dentist was like, well, you might as well enjoy all the treats now, because once you start getting your teeth fixed, you're not going to want any treats. And I'm like, you're my dentist. Shouldn't you be telling me, like, not to eat sweets? And he's just like, yeah, but honestly, when you tell people not to have something, they can't have something, they're going to want it even more. I preach in moderation. I'm like, oh, you're a really good dentist. Oh, thank you, thank you. And so I'm like, all right, well, plus he's like, ooh, I'm already getting some teeth worked on and I don't feel like eating. And I know when I get the front teeth done, I'm just gonna be like, drink it through a straw. So right now I'm going to enjoy the brownies while I can. Until then, but when I can, or honestly when I'm tired of them, I would like to have an actual like physical sculpture. So I picked up the 6x8 metal. Sorry, I'm like looking at all the silver sheet I have on my desk that I need to categorize, which I probably should be doing instead of this. But anyway, so I bought this 6x8 block of wood or easel from, what is this, American Easel, is it? Yeah, American Easel. Like, I don't typically use this brand, but it's cheap. This is actually going to be made into I'm going to epoxy sculpt this into my own permanent forever cosmic brownie. I don't know why I decided to do this out of clay and not just make a tiny one. I don't know. I want like a giant cosmic brownie just on my wall for some reason, so we're going to make that. The dimensions of this are a little weird. Like the little... Wait, I have brownies. I can just show cosmic brownie right here. What the fuck is this? Like, am I losing my mind? They usually have a little like... Wait. I need these. Okay, so what happened was I bought 2 boxes and I didn't realize I have 2 separate boxes. One of them, the one I just had in my hand, is the big box. They don't have the little line in it. I'm used to buying this one, the regular one with the line in it. I mean, it's still a brownie, but like, it just, I don't know. It's like when your cats don't have the collar on, they just look naked. This looks weird. I mean, like, yeah, it's a Little Debbie. It's a mass-produced sugary concoction. That doesn't bother me. The fact it doesn't have the little divide in the middle is what bothers me, but I'm not going to base it off of this one because I don't like the way that looks. I'm going to base it off this guy here. So I'm looking at it now. The dimensions, I mean, honestly though, nah, the dimensions, it's still a little squat, but that works out for me because I want to have like a bite mark in the corner of the brownie. So what I'm thinking of doing is, well, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put more, I'm gonna say armature. Is armature the right word for this? Or base, whatever. But I'm gonna have to put some rods and aluminum foil here to kind of build up the top of this to kind of get that more elongated rectangular look. So I'm thinking probably, I did the math here actually. I'm probably going to do another inch or 2 on the top of here because I want like this to be my part. And if I have a jeweler's saw blade that can cut through the wood, because honestly the only saw blades I have right now are for jewelry, I might have to cut down some more of this because I want it to be not just the corner, like I want it to be like a nice big like out of the brownie. So that's what we're gonna be working on. And then probably start doing some of the candies, if not today, then tomorrow when I have a break. Because I feel like now that I don't have school, I can probably get this done in like a week or 2. Let's try it. Okay, we're back on my desk, my messy desk. I changed my clothes. I'm back in my pajamas and my OG ball glove. But anyway, so I picked up my jeweler saw here. I actually have this old, by old I mean very, very dull 4/0 blade. This still might be a little too small, but we're gonna try. Like, I can at least catch the edge of the wood here. Yeah, this blade is so dull. I probably should, I think I might have a thicker one somewhere. Yeah, I got about like halfway in here and then the blade snapped. So you know what? We're just gonna forget about cutting this and just go right for extending it. So it's gonna be a little longer than what a Cosmic Brownie should be. We're gonna just, yeah. Okay, so I couldn't leave well enough alone. I decided to go through my drawers. Turns out, I do have bigger blades. So I put a new blade on here. You can kind of see it's hard to see on camera right now, but it's a little bigger than the other blade. So this is the blade I have on here now versus, this is the blade I have on there now, if you can kind of see it, versus the blade that was on there. You see that, like, kind of different? So I forgot that I had the Hercules number 6. Usually 3, 4, even like 9/0 blades are the ones I use the most. And I have like maybe, I think I have like 10 of these, yeah. I think I only have 6 and 7 like whole number blades, so hopefully this works. If this doesn't work, then we're officially giving up. Well, we're actually able to get a little bit further in, and then it snapped it. I'm like, oh crap, actually missing a good inch of blade. You see that? Okay, wait. I'm missing a nice chunk of my saw blade right now, and I think it's inside. Yeah, it's like inside of there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be really careful when I sculpt and make sure. I'm gonna just make a note here in the wood. Saw blade chunk. And a little warning sign. Yeah, next up is invest in actual saws. Thinking first getting the base done, and then probably, or at least just covering the first surface down, getting a smooth layer on, I don't know. But I'm also probably going to start building some of the candies. Like, I'm thinking whole candies and maybe a few smash ones, you know, keep on theme of the Cosmic Brownie, how they would be looking when you buy them. For this, first off, I'm just going to do like a very thin layer, just a cat hair, just to like mat down the foil and the glue and make sure that it's like firmly attached to the wood. I'm going to take my time with this project, do like an hour or 2 or 2-3 hours at a time, especially since this clay has to cure. So get it under the heat lamp and just take my time with this. I'm having fun, you know. This is just a very, very simple sculpture. I still practice sculpting in general, like faces and, I still practice more complicated things like faces and bodies and hands, but this is going to be like my fun project. So the fun stuff that I do for myself, I don't spend as much time on versus studying. So I try to block my time out. So 2 hours doing this, a break here, you know, spend some time doing chores. I still make time for exercising, and then probably draw and sketch, like, you know, get better at actually drawing versus just working in 3D. Because I do actually like drawing. I do like drawing and sketching and doodling. I mean, I'm not really going for realism, but, you know, having a nice base understanding of shape and form and anatomy would totally come in handy in terms of like thinking in 3D, or just if I decide to, you know, do more illustrations and cute things on the side other than just sculpting. I decided to extend this out way further, but I ran out of clay. So I set a time limit for myself, so I could probably come back another hour, but it's gonna be a little higher than that still. It looks ugly right now, trust the process. So, these I have open, like, maybe something smaller? These are 14, maybe a 10mm or a 12mm. But like, can you see? I might just put everything, like random stones I have out. Like, would this even work well as... But I feel like this has like really opaque pastel-y colors, and then these are just very saturated, translucent. Unless, wait, maybe these ones that I don't like too much actually do have a purpose. Too bad these are all the big shapes. Let's just do the hearts for right now. And these tiny little teardrops. I mean, you think these could work? Or I could find like opaque rhinestones online. Damn, I kind of got it in my head now to use rhinestones, but now I really want to use rhinestones. As you can see, it's still pretty flimsy, but that's fine. Like I said before, I'm going to put some more clay inside of here, or if I do find some more resin while cleaning in my messy ass office, I can just put some more in there and kind of just, you know. Ooh. Oh my god, did I just break it? No, I'm good. I can put some more resin in here and kind of just sticking out the walls again, but I at least have the base made, so we're good. We're going to keep going with this. So far I have 3. I'm probably going to do 3 more, like 6 total, and then make a couple flower pots, and then we'll see from there and there. I mean, I have a lot of resin left, so I might just go back and thicken these walls up again, but at least when I have 6 of these made, and then we'll just go from there. All right. So before we get back to finishing up the resin stuff, it's been about an hour. I mean, it's still a little soft, but it's almost there. Like, I can handle it a little bit. So I'm thinking, looking at this now, ooh, it's kind of hot. Ow. These are the little candy pieces I made a little bit ago. I think this is tracing paper, not wax paper. Somebody's sticky. Okay, there we go. So these, I feel like Okay, so definitely not the super tiny one. That's going to be to the side. Yeah, these little tiny ones, no. I'm thinking I'm going to have to go with these little big boys. The artists, their work. Can I have my chair back, please? Am I just going to sit here with you? I was like biting my leg because I'm sitting in the chair. Okay, fine, I'll move. Ow!
Teaspoon was much too dear. Resulting rosity, hey, Tony, Donald, indicating, nagging, classical quality, willatry, no.
Okay, haha! Okay, so are we done? I repainted these with a more pastel color, and honestly, I kind of like this a little bit more. So we're gonna let that cure, and then I have to leave for work soon, but also, I kind of got like the coffee shakes right now, so I'm not gonna be doing any more painting for the moment. So I'm gonna remix a new batch of paint, and then when I come home for work tonight, or maybe tomorrow morning, no, probably tonight, I need to do it tonight, repaint the chocolatey parts, and then tomorrow morning, or maybe tomorrow afternoon, I have to go and varnish it. Alright, so we're coming to the end of the video here. I am so excited. I think it took about 2 weeks for me to do this, but I realized it's actually a very, very heavy object, and since I'm renting, I don't want to put this on a hook in the wall, so it's just going to live on top of my other desk with all my other knickknacks and plushies and stuffed animals and stuff. So hopefully I can find somewhere to put this eventually, but I'm happy it's done, and we're on to the next project.